All right, so we're going to continue to do more similar figures today. These are a little bit more complicated figures than we did yesterday. These are going to be, some of them are going to be together, some are going to be separated, but more numbers, so the kind of different situations than yesterday. All right, so if triangles ADE and ABC shown in the figure to the right are similar, what is the value of x? Okay, so again, we set up our proportion with new over old. Since we have two figures together, I'm going to separate them. So on our small figure, we have x, 3, and 2. So again, it's A, D, and E, which just comes from the figure. Then we have our bigger figure, which is A, B, and C. CB all the way across is 12. There's not a number for AC, there is for AE, but so there's going to be nothing on this side. And then AB is this entire side, and there's two numbers together. So that is going to be, we're going to add those, which is going to make it 6. So now we can do our new and our old. New has the X, old does not. Okay, so X is going to go on top. Okay, there are two numbers this time, but we're going to use one of them. So if we use 3 has not a number on the other figure, so we can't use 3, so we're going to use 2. Okay, so we're going to find its corresponding side. So x goes with 12, and then 2 is going to go with 6. Then we're going to cross multiply and divide. So 2 times 12 is 24, and then the number with x is what we're going to divide by. So 6 into 24 is 4. So x equals 4, which is going to be A. All right, next one. In the figure to the right, the two triangles are similar. What is the value of x? So again, we're going to do our new and our old. So new one's x, old is not. So we know x is going to go on top. So if I cover up this top figure, we have 11 and 19.8. So pick a more friendly number, which is going to be 11. Now we're going to find their corresponding sides. So we'll start with 11. Okay, so if you notice, these figures are twisted. So like here's this corner for the big figure on the left, and this other figure is in the corner for the right. So it's kind of twisted. So we can actually, if we need to, we can redraw the figure. So we have 9, and then over here, across from this angle with the little curve is going to be 6, and then we have 5. Okay. So now it looks a little bit easier to find its corresponding sides. So 5 goes with 11, and then with x, we have 6. Okay, so now we're going to cross multiply and divide. So 11 times 6 is 66. We're going to divide that by 5. So 5 will go into 6 one time. Subtract, we get 1. Bring down 6 to make it 16. 5 will go into 16 3 times. Then we're going to add a decimal, bring that down. Then 5 will go into 24 times. So we get 13.4, which is closest to B. All right, so our last one. So we want to know what is the length of BC. So there's not an X this time, so that's telling us BC is going to be X. So again, the new figure has our X in it, which is a small one. So the new figure has 6 in X, so that's going to go on top. Now we're going to identify our corresponding sides. So BC matches with 12. So X and 12 go together. And then 6 matches with 8. So 8 goes below that. So this time we didn't need 10. We're going to cross multiply and divide. 6 times 12 is 72. And then we're going to divide that by the number that's left, which is 8. 8 into 72 goes in there 9 times. And so we get D. Okay, so your homework is going to have more of these type of problems. You'll have some that we did yesterday that are pretty simple with just 2 numbers. So if you need extra help, go back and watch the videos that we did yesterday.